Hello, everyone. I just wanted to give a little kind of life update because while I've been posting a couple videos with, a sentence or two thrown in, and definitely footage from my time back in Cambodia, I don't think I've actually really explained what's been going on or where I'm headed in any full detail. So, more or less, I moved here in June to basically just finish out my online degree without having to focus on working and doing online work. For the past 6 months prior to that, I came back to the US and I was staying with my parents, where I was able to get some money underhand and pay off some debts. I was working from 4:30 in the morning until about 7 o'clock at night doing childcare for three different families. And yes, that was a lot to juggle, and I really do love kids, but towards the end, I was getting so ill from the lack of sleep and just from the amount of stress that I was under that I just couldn't do anything besides work and then pass out when I got home. I'm very thankful to my parents for letting me stay with them, but they made it very clear that it was a short term arrangement only and one that would not be repeated again. In the same way that whenever I fall into economic trouble, I typically cannot get a loan or borrow money from my parents because they want me to be independent, and in that case, they want me to figure it out on my own. So, in the past couple months, I did finish up my degree. On August 29th, classes officially ended. My degree will be the finalized grades are supposed to be sent out on the 31st of August, and I'm supposed to be getting a digital version of my degree by September 6th, which is how I was able to score a job in Hungary as a kindergarten teacher. Now, I really do love working with kids, and my goal has always been to eventually work with kids in a more professional format. Like, I would love to do therapy for children versus, being basically the help. And I'm really, really excited to have an opportunity to come back to to Europe, basically, because I have a lot more friends in Europe. I feel like it's a better time zone. It's not, the exact opposite of everyone back home. So it's a little bit easier to talk to people. And hopefully it'll be a bit less isolated because of the ability to travel between other countries. And on top of all that, I'm very excited for the healthcare, for the health package. I've got a pretty good job deal where it includes housing, transportation, money for food on like a entertainment card, which is really good because I ended up leaving kind of on a dime. I went through a job finding service because I wanted to basically dive here quickly. And they found me a job really quick. I booked my ticket, but that was all of my money because I continued to have health problems here. I don't think it's necessarily just Cambodia being less sanitary. It's also the fact that I've just had issues with my diabetes management for a while. But it does not help that I've had just undercooked, badly preserved food. I've gotten sick from food many times. I had to get dental work done. I recently had a more serious health issue, which is one of the reasons why I was looking to move to Europe as fast as possible because they have a lot better healthcare. So I am actually flying out on September 1st and will be arriving on September 2nd in Budapest. I am really, really excited, like, in case you can't tell, really excited because I loved being in Prague. I loved Eastern Europe, what I saw of it. I loved how old everything was, the history, the culture, the food. I miss cheese. I miss cheese so much. You don't understand the struggle of someone who used to literally subside off of like cheese and dairy only, like for weeks at a time. Like I would just make little cheese boxes and like vegetables, and that would be what I subsided on because there was a discount section back in the US. There's no cheese here. People in Cambodia don't eat cheese like that. If I'm getting cheese, it's in a can you have to peel open like sardines, and it's so sad. And that was a really stupid thing to get hung up over, but I love Asian food. I love the food here, but I would love to be able to buy food and not have to worry that I'm going to get sick from it, if that makes sense. And I would love to be able to have some more familiar cuisine sometimes. So essentially, I recorded all the next month's videos ahead of time, using a lot of footage from my trip to the islands because I wanted to go ahead and not have to worry about it for a bit. I'm hoping that now I'll be able to be on a better schedule so that anyone who is subscribed to my Patreon doesn't feel like they're getting cheated. I've always felt really bad that I haven't been able to consistently put things out on a specific schedule. Now the deal is going to be the written script for the video, if there is one, the day of, a couple hours before, and the video will be posted 2 days before it's posted on YouTube. You get access to that from pretty much $5 up, I believe. I'm just, if you're interested in that, it's going to be a lot more structured now, and I hope that because I'm in Europe, I'll be able to send out postcards and everything as well, which is something that I loved. I loved stationery, I love letters, I love being able to send people letters. So if you are interested in having basically a pen pal, getting Christmas cards and postcards from my various travels, or if you want to see videos slightly earlier, please feel free to join the Patreon, or if you like what I'm doing, I also have Buy Me a Coffee, because I get demonetized a lot, and I usually get it back because I think whoever's in charge of like looking at my channel is on my side, but the automatic censors like mark things all the time as being like non-monetizable, and then usually it's posted, all the views happen, and I don't get paid for it. And that's if I get views to begin with. For a while there, I'm not sure if like YouTube does shadow banning or anything. I'm more familiar with Tumblr than YouTube, but I kind of feel like I'm either having like 3 videos that are really popular, or maybe I'm just not good at this. I don't know. But if you are interested in supporting me in any way, please feel free. So yeah, I will be in Europe. I hope to be there for the long term. I hear Hungary has a lot of really good English psychology programs for a master's and PhD, and I'm hoping that, given that I like it the next couple months, I'm hoping to settle in, really put some roots down, because I'm kind of tired of not having a place to stay. I've been living out of a suitcase for years now, because every time I end up settling somewhere, I would have to move a few months later. From the rooms that I was renting back in Georgia, where it just kept not working out, and I had to continue throwing things out because what's the point in holding on to a storage unit when, I'm not using these things? And, it's hard to have hobbies, to do sewing or quilting, or to just really feel like you're stationary in a place. It's felt like I've been living in a hotel for the past few months, because essentially I've been living in a hotel room and making do. And that's been on purpose, of course, because I knew I was leaving at the end of summer. But I'm really excited to kind of have some stability and healthcare. Healthcare is the big one for me. So yeah, this is a little update of what I've been doing, where I'm going. And if anyone is in Europe, Eastern Europe in particular, especially anyone I've been in contact with, I'm hoping that I'll be able to attend some of the feminist conventions that are happening. I'll be attending some of the Pride events that are going to be around. If I'm right, there's one in Prague in September, or there was last time I was there, that I'm kind of excited for, and hopefully we'll have enough money to go to. So yeah, if you guys have any comments, questions, concerns, want to reach out, I've got email, I've got Discord, I've got the comment section. And, hopefully we can get some more collaborative content out here soon, including some more interviews, some debates, and I'm super looking forward to potentially putting on a play, an audio play. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.